Hey everybody, this is Shanigo. Welcome back to Neptunia V2. I've had a quick look at my notes as for what I should be doing today, and it turns out I'm pretty much almost near the end of Neptune's story for the big story arc overall. So, come what may, I'm gonna finish off Neptune's story at this episode. Well, it might take 2 episodes, it depends on how well everything goes, really. I mean, I checked my levels beforehand. I healed off screen whilst I was doing that. I think we should be fine. I really think we should be fine. Then again, I said things where like, yeah, I'm fine, it should be fine, and then it's not been. And then times where I've been like, I don't think this is gonna go well, and it's gone fine. Like Dark Purple, for example, I thought that was gonna not end very well, and in both those cases, they kind of went probably the best I could have hoped for. Anyway, that's me rambling about. Let's just finish off so I can go to the event market.
Over there, there's a weirdo over there.
That's good work, Nep. We finally caught up.
Hey, you, the ninja! Hold it right there.
They've caught up with me.
You were the ninja from before, after all.
You're the culprit behind Nep's console theft, aren't you? Give it up, now!
How amazing! It's a real-life ninja! It's my first time seeing one up close.
I didn't expect to be found so quickly. And they are, in fact, young girls.
I'll only say this once. If you hand the console over without any trouble, we'll try and make sure you won't get treated badly. As expected of a ninja, you won't talk, let alone make eye contact with us.
Oh, no, it's not.
He seems to be saying something in a very quiet voice, Iffy. You're right. He's mumbling, but I'm not sure he's actually saying anything.
This is a command from the General, so, even if it ends my life. So I cannot hand it over.
Why won't you speak up? Even if you are the enemy, it pisses me off when you stutter and look away like that.
But I'm not really used to speaking with girls.
What are you, a middle school dweeb?
Whoa, Iffy's legitimately flipping out. Well, she has always been an assertive person who doesn't appreciate when people are vague. Well, yeah, but also this guy's personality type is one we've never had to deal with before. Uh-huh. It's always been guys who are battle crazy, or who like little girls. Or unnecessarily hot-blooded guys, or creepy robot hackers, or old men who have strangely realistic 3D models.
Anyway, I don't know what you're planning, but we're gonna make you spill your guts.
So anyway, Steamax here. He has a couple of breakable parts. Specifically, I know his shuriken is breakable. I think something on his back is breakable as well. You kind of want to try and break the shuriken if possible, because he has an attack that causes the shadow hole, which basically stops you from moving. And I don't particularly like it. I was strong against light. Okay, good to know. That being said, much buff with the Neptune. That means Compa's going to be legitimately useless if he resists light. And I've been using Umio for the healing and such, so if he's strong against light, then by logical terms he's weak to dark. And we did get this earlier, so it's kind of fortunate that we did in that case. I think he's probably just strong elementally, but I did do a lot of damage though. Neptune, and would like you to be on that side with the shuriken. But if we can't do that, then may as well get our EXE gauge up so I can start spamming the EXE moves. But since he's not weak to fire, I guess we can just use Demonic Inferno instead. Well, he's not strong against it either. And yeah, it's fine to spam skills at this point. I mean, I'm going to do a small spoiler alert here, but all we have is like literally 3 boss fights. There's this one and then 2 others, and then that's it for like the Neptune's part of the story. Oh, wrong one. That's I know we did learn it, but hopefully Neptune Break will do a little bit more. And maybe we'll even break one of his things. It's kind of one of the problems with bosses who have parts you can break, is that usually by the time you're actually able to physically break them, like the boss is almost dead anyway. So we've done the parts break here, and he's essentially on he's basically on his last health bar. And Comp is going to finish him off. So maybe Comp's I want to say Comp's affections this time are going to be towards Steamax, but the way I'm going to be doing things later, Comp is not really going to be in the party. That's all after Neptune's story is done. It kind of sucked, but yeah, Comp is only really good for Neptune's story, since you kind of forced into using her, and that's about that.
I did it! But I'll try even harder from now.
I just keep getting stronger.
Looks like we are victorious. Return the console to us as promised.
Nep, that's the one, right?
Yes, there's no mistaking it.
How careless of me to lose what I had just obtained.
You're being detained at the Basilicom as a primary suspect for the crimes committed by Steamax.
If it's come to this, then
Is he hiding a trump card?
feast your eyes upon this!
You just scattered a bunch of books everywhere.
Do not underestimate these as ordinary books! Ha!
He just sliced up all those books? What in the world is he thinking?
Look closely.
Closely? Ah! What are those books?
These are naughty books! There are tons of pages of books you can't buy until you're an adult!
What? Why the hell are you even carrying these around, you perv?
This is the 5 greed jutsu! Fall prey to your own lust!
5 greed jutsu? All you did was throw around a bunch of dirty magazines.
If he's right, I've seen through your lewd techniques. I'll hone my mind to keep only the ninja within my sights. That way I can easily erase those perverted pages from my vision.
Are you actually concentrating hard enough to not see the pages?
I'm not looking. I would never want to look at such perverted material.
Aw, come on, Nep. I totally saw that.
Then the solution is to just close my eyes. It's too dark and I can't see around me. Nep, Nep, Effie, where are you guys?
Not you too, Compa. Come on, people. Stop messing around and take this seriously.
Iffy?
My jutsu is invincible! Ahem. Now then, I will once again take my leave with that console. What?
Now that I remember, you said something about being shy around girls, right? What would happen if a girl was to touch you?
Hey, what's the guy?
How cute. Even though you're a robot, you're getting so red. You must really not be used to this kind of attention. Then, if I move my body up real close to you like this, what would happen? No, cutie. You're not getting away. I have so many things I want to ask you. Isn't there anything you want to ask me? Oh dear, he fainted.
Nep, you went too far.
I'm sorry, Iffy. It slowly got more amusing to see the different ways he'd react. I couldn't help it, really.
There we go.
Well, those suspicious papers have flown off with the wind somewhere. So let's take him back with us and...
What the heck is that?
If I'm not mistaken, that appears to be coming from Planeptune.
What the? That was a fast recovery.
And what is this? I have a very bad feeling about this.
A bad feeling? Wait, you can hold a normal conversation?
This is unimportant. It would be best if you all return to Planeptune as quickly as possible.
Oh no funny business. You're not gonna use this as an opportunity to escape. I'm not gonna fall for it.
This is not the time to argue about that. When innocent citizens' lives are at stake, we should be working together, not fighting. As a ninja, I, Steamax, will lend my assistance.
His speech and personality make him sound like a completely different person. What happened?
I know, Iffy. It's Sage time. You know, Sage time.
Sage time?
I bet my sexy enchantment attack shorted out his thought patterns, so his worldly desires disappeared in enlightenment.
Yeah, right. No way.
There is no time for idle talk. Hurry!
You're right. We'll have you help for now.
Then please grab onto me, all of you. I will take us to Planeptune with my ninjutsu.
Upsy daisy!
Like this? Compa, you're the last one. Get a move on, sister.
Iffy, where are you? It's too dark. I can't see.
Are you still closing your eyes?
And that, though, was probably one of the silliest cutscenes in the entire game. But, yeah, other than that, all we really have to do now is just head to Planeptune and view a few events, a couple of boss fights, and we're pretty much done with, let's get this particular part of the story arc in general. So, random encounters aside, we don't really need to fight anything. That means these things are easy to deal with, so at this point, so it's not really too much of an hassle. It'd be really annoying if this next node that I have to walk to is an encounter. It's not good. So, yeah. Anyways, all we really have to do is to go into a converse. We are fully healed at this point anyway, since that's what happens when you go through a thing. Actually, what I should do beforehand, since we're not going to go back up there, pretty much back up here until pretty much the end of the main story arc in general. I'm going to go here because I may as well just show it off because we did get it. But basically, all this is like, I think I mentioned it before. There's 4 quests you get from this. Most of them you can't really do until, I think, true endgame. At least the better off being done at that point. Since the things that you need to get for them, you can only really get in those endgame dungeons anyway. So, not really going to do them, but I may as well show off the first cutscene here. I'm not going to show off the rest of them because, like I said, I don't think I'll be going for any of these. But yeah, they do give quests. I think all of them give shares to Planeptune if you actually complete them. And I'm fairly certain the first one you get, this one specifically, you can actually do a Neptune story arc, but like I said, there's no real time limit on dealing with these. It's one of the few that doesn't, and I don't really want to do it anyway, so that's the thing. Oh yeah, every time we get a cutscene there, we get a quest in the guild, and it's also a Million Alpha cutscene tied in this. I don't know if it's tied into Million Alpha's DLC, so I don't know whether you can actually get this now. Or like I said, well, this is just attached straight to it. I mean, so this one's just basically Neptune telling how CPUs came to birth, and vice versa apparently. And like I said, I don't really know a bit much about the. I'll be honest, all the DLC characters, I don't really know much about them. Like. Video game wise, all I know is that at the moment Million Alpha, the franchise is basically dead anyway, and the only game you could probably really get is a fighting game on Steam. And yeah, really that's all I need to say about that, and these cutscenes are taking far too long for my liking. I just want to go on and beat the other two bosses now, and I don't really want to skip. I don't want to skip the cutscene because, like I said, it's one of those that you only really get this cutscene at this point if you just go and get the first guild. Yeah, more on that later. I know something similar to that happens. Actual thing, also a hard fight, but from what I remember, so I don't think I'll be doing it, at least until doing True End. Anyway.
What is this? Eat this!
This voice, could it possibly be Sir Warchu?
What? You mean that giant mouse? No way. That's the rat? He looks like a final boss.
Yeah, not possible. What kind of magic would you have to use to turn this rat into that monster?
Oh, could it be because he was friend-zoned?
Of course not! But whatever it is, I didn't expect Bisha to be the first to rush over here. When did she get over her intense fear of monsters?
I bet she saw the children being attacked and shook off her trauma just like a real hero would. Let's go back her up.
Newcomers?
Whoa, that was pretty rough. Hey, Bisha, I'm not the enemy.
Lady Neptune, don't get careless and don't get too close to her!
Huh?
It seems Sir Warachu isn't the only one acting strange.
What do you mean?
What? More newcomers? I'll turn any monsters in front of me into meat chunks! Don't run away! I'm gonna kill all the monsters! Kill them! Kill them!
Yikes! She's gone completely bonkers. Her change is crazier than Blonde's.
Judging by her behavior, it's possible she views us all as enemy monsters. And this may not be limited to us.
Does that mean she could look at anybody and think they're a meanie monster?
Most likely.
If that's the case, this is gonna be troublesome. It'd be fine if Bisha was just fighting the rat, but if we get in the middle of them, both of them might direct their attacks towards us.
Right. We'll need to separate them somehow.
But what would we do afterwards? If we don't know what's causing them to do this, then we won't be able to treat either of them. Maybe it has something to do with Bisha's fear of monsters, but it's hard to imagine that she'd take it this far. It's all because of that girl! Juko? It's too dangerous for you to be out here!
Do you know how those two ended up like this?
That girl had come chasing after Warachu!
Who are you? That's not important. I'm here to help you overcome your fear of monsters. Although, you might find my methods extreme.
Huh? What do you mean?
Let's see. Why don't we start with you, Mr. Adorable Little Mouse?
What? Watch out!
Monster? What should I do? I gotta run away. But if I ran away now? Are you scared?
Uh-huh.
But if you were to run away, the city would end up in quite a terrible predicament, wouldn't it? Are you okay with that happening? I know. I really do, but my legs, my whole body's shaking. I see. What you need is a little more motivation.
Ooh, what a novel way to recall an event, flashing back in time and showing us what happened instead of merely summarizing it.
The mysterious girl that came up during the story bothers me. I wonder who she is. Besides, even if we know what's causing it, what'll we do?
That's easy. We'll just fight both of them and knock them both unconscious. That's how it always is in games.
But with that method, what will happen to your ally?
It's all we have right now. In order to minimize damage to the city and its citizens, they both need to be subdued. If taking them down doesn't change them, they'll at least be out cold and we can figure out what our next move should be.
Understood. Then allow me to draw Sir Warachu away. In the meantime, you and the others can take care of the other one.
All right. This is a bit of a tough opponent for you to fight, but you're fine, right, Nep?
I'm aware, and yes, I'm ready to go. Besides, I'm sure she didn't wish this upon herself either. It's the duty of a friend to stop her.
What? Even though you're just an ignorant monster, you actually want to fight?
Bisha.
I'm gonna show you that you're nothing but meat chunks when you try to stand against me!
I will not lose. My turn.
So now we get to fight Bishar in gold third form this time. And this time we can actually beat her instead of just being, how you say, not particularly a one shot. Anyway, I kind of want to start off with Purple Heart getting them to do your best. Compa, I want to attack normal with, as I will with melee. I've got my EXE gauges, I can actually start using those. Compa's going to keep light attacking unless I absolutely need a heal, in which case she's going to be on heal duty. Neptune will absolutely be using Neptune Break if I can get behind Bishar. If I can't get behind Bishar, I'm just going to attack normally. At about half health, I believe she does start spamming her EXE, which I kind of don't particularly really want. I can just keep using skills with Iffy at the moment, since that's basically the best thing she can do. Right, no, I want to save SP with Compa. Get you on this side. Melee can start using the skills. Start with that. I suppose we can use Dark to see what happens. Not with the Dark, but it does like a lot of damage. It's done like pretty much at half health. Get behind Bishar, time for an EXE. Get you from behind. Ideally, with a lot of your stronger moves, you kind of want to hit them from behind so you get the accuracy and damage boosts. Like I said, I think at this point, Bichar's to get her turn now. She's not going to do. I'm sure that a lot of the standard bosses, she gets a cutscene saying, "Oh, hey, I mean, like, we're having real issues now. I should probably like get serious and start using like stronger skills." But I think we may have bypassed that. But because it's usually at about half health when that happens. Yeah, she's not doing it. She's basically just throwing this fight. She's throwing this fight, and I get to hurt her with flare. And that's pretty much just going to be it, isn't it? Well, no, not quite. Second Neptune break will do it, definitely, absolutely. But on the other hand, I do have Delta Slash, and I'm pretty sure that'll be more than enough as well. Easy fight. Next one probably not so much, but we'll see.
Even harder from now. I just keep getting stronger.